let's make some Cavolo Nero Pesto. Hey everyone, welcome back for tuning in to a delicious, simple, and super healthy recipe. The entire recipe today can be made in a food processor. We're going to start by adding 4 to 5 garlic cloves, totally raw, to the food processor, in addition to lacinto, kale, and fresh basil. We're going to start to process that until it reaches the size of a pea, and then we will gradually add a little bit more of those greens because they won't all fit at once. This process can be slow and you'll want to wipe down the machine as you go. Then we're going to add the juice from 2 to 3 lemons. If you want to get a little zesty, I encourage you to put a little bit of lemon zest in there too. This is completely up to you. Add a handful of fresh parsley. Once again, optional but highly encouraged. Not too much parsley though, as you want the basil to be the shining star. And add 1 cup of raw almonds. Pulse until really finely ground, in addition to half a cup of raw sunflower seeds. If for some reason you really like a high fat content, you can add a full cup of raw sunflower seeds to your pesto. Let it mix away until it starts to get to a really nice small size. Wipe down with a spatula to make sure that everything is blending nicely and there are no large chunks. Add a teaspoon of black pepper and a 4th cup of high quality olive oil. You can increase this to half a cup if you prefer a really rich pesto. Instead of that half cup of olive oil though, I like to add a half a cup's worth of veggie broth to lessen the fat content. As always, you want to adjust your seasonings, and I will leave all of these ingredients in the description for you in case things move too quickly. You don't have to memorize anything. Take a moment to subscribe to the channel to ensure that you get all of my weekly recipes on Fridays and daily shorts. Now, you want to wipe everything down. I ended up eating quite a bit of this pesto on my own because I thought it was so delicious and really lovely. Some Cavolo Nero pestos require you to blanch the Cavolo Nero first. You can definitely do this if you prefer. I'm just kind of lazy, so I like to put it in raw and everything and give it a good mix, and it's still really delicious. If you blanch the Cavolo Nero though, to ensure full nutrition value, you want to include some of that blanching water into your pesto. I like to store mine in a really large mason jar, and then I freeze it, and then you have this huge batch of pesto you can use anytime you want, just making sure you defrost it. It'll last 6 months in the freezer or about a week in the fridge. I like to make really delicious pastas or gnocchi with this pesto, and it's super awesome and lasts a really long time. Thanks again for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this one, and don't forget to subscribe as always. Lots of love. Adios.